Oh, we starting now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Brothers Podcast.
I thought you said Big Brothers Podcast.
Nah, fuck Big Brother.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
This is Nico.
Yeah, this is Abdalla, and yeah, we got another dope episode.
What's going on? Yeah, man, what's going on, man?
A lot of shit.
Hair looking real shiny right now.
Yeah, man. I got this new oil I'm trying out.
Ooh, what's it called?
Semen. You should have saw your face.
You know what's crazy? When you said semen, I was thinking like, is that like
a brand? There's a
close
brand
to like
called
CMOS? Is it close to CMOS?
Oh yeah, Seagrams. That's the ginger ale.
Yeah, right.
Every time I look at it, I think of semen. I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
Wait, every time you look at ginger ale, you think of semen?
Ginger ale brand. The name, I think of semen.
It's a little odd.
No, because it looks like semen. This is a G. Remove the G. It look like semen.
You gotta watch niggas that say that. But what's up, man?
I'm well. Everything's good. How are you?
Everything's pretty good. Everything's pretty good. You know, good in the hood.
That's it?
That's it. Yo, man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. That's it.
People say that. Oh my God.
I'm blessed and highly favored by the man above.
Dominic, you don't believe in God.
By the man above. People? I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm healthy, as far as I know. I haven't went to the doctor in a while, but
yeah,
I feel healthy.
I was thinking about that.
You know what's crazy? Like, I feel healthy, but I got to get more in shape. Like if I ran 3 blocks, I'll be exhausted.
Really?
I'll be exhausted. Yeah.
Wow.
Like
that's high cholesterol. Shit.
Like if I I know I don't have that. It's just like not being in shape.
You're African American though, so
I don't have high. No, I don't.
You might.
No, I don't. Nah.
It's in your DNA.
Nah.
Big Mama's house. No. Soul. What?
Soul food.
Soul food, right?
Yeah.
When Big Mama died.
Yeah.
I'm dying, man. I'm dying. Too much macaroni. Big Mama, no.
That show was dope, man.
The movie I like better.
The movie is dope, but you watched the show?
I never really watched the show.
You're not really.
African,
Well, you Guyanese, so you're on some other shit. But yeah,
we had our own soul food.
Yeah, like a Shotas show.
Yo, you know what's funny? Out of all the Caribbean countries, like I would say like Guyana. Like I think we are capable of doing better. It's just that we don't do a lot. It's like we're so complacent. Like we settle for when it's like we got food locked down. Food, we got that. Period.
You have the best food.
Yeah, Caribbean. Yeah.
But y'all took curry chicken from Trinidadians.
No, we did not. Anyway, but it's like music. We like all right. We could listen to Jamaican and the soca from the Trinidadians, and then it's like acting. It's like Jamaican, and then it's like basically dressing.
Would you say y'all women is better?
No.
You put Trinidad.
No, I'm not biased. I'm not biased. I put out of all the Caribbean, I would put
Trinidadian and Haitian.
Trinidad. Labor Day, I would have to go to Haiti and Trinidad and really explore the full
But
countries.
From your experience in New York City.
New York City, Haitians. Haitian women got it.
Haitian.
No lie, son. Like they shut it down, bro. Period. And then Trinidadians. And then it's like
Jamaicans.
And
then it's Cambodia.
This
guy here.
I'm not saying
shout out to my
Guyanese
women.
My Guyanese women.
Yeah.
Guyanese now?
No, I'm just saying, shout out to all my Guyanese women. They black.
You ever talked to a Guyanese
those my sisters.
You ever talked to a Guyanese woman before?
Yeah. Yeah, remember Tia?
Oh yeah.
But she was like she looked like Spanish though. She was light skinned. She's mixed with mad shit, but she identified with Guyanese.
What do you mean identify? That's
like no, like you could be mixed. Like some people are mixed with like,
but that's her nationality.
Dominican, Puerto Rican, and black, but they don't claim they Puerto Rican. So that's what I mean. Like she actually claims she's Guyanese. She could claim her other side. She's part Asian. She was part, I think, like some Hispanic. She could have not claimed Guyanese. Trust me, nobody would have guessed it.
Genetic makeup is different from nationality, though.
But people, you can choose to identify. Like, okay, I'm black and Native American. I'm black and Native American. I don't identify as much as Native American. Somebody asked me what you are. I'm putting down black when I apply the job, when I apply the shit. I'm not putting down. I'm not putting black and then other Native American. Like I'm not doing that. Yeah. That's what I mean.
But see, I'm the same way. I always say, well, I don't always, but when people ask, I'll be like,
I'm part Chinese.
Asians. Yeah, my great grandma is Chinese, and I got Indian, but I'm black at the end of the day. You look at me, I'm black.
Yeah, you a nigger. Yeah,
I'm not a nigger. I'm black. I'm African.
You're somebody's nigga.
So
wearing that nigga tie.
I ain't got no tie on though. But yeah, I don't get why people do that. It's like,
what you mean?
They list all that stupid shit like people care. Like,
right.
Oh, I'm Irish and I'm black and I'm Japanese. Like, bro,
it gives them more of a self-worth, I think.
You don't have 4 parents. Why are you listing 4 different nationalities? Like,
I think it's because they feel better when they do that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
When people are mixed, it's like,
I'm more exotic.
That's what it is. I'm exotic. I'm mixed with mad shit.
I'm not just a regular black person.
I'm gonna just call you a mutt. Oh, you a mutt? I'm exotic. Nah, you a mutt.
Yeah, and in the eyes of these places, a lot of these places, these people be glorifying with their, with their list. They don't entertain that. They like, yo, we all about purification of blood. If you mix, we not really, fond of you. You know what I'm saying? You're just deteriorating our pure race.
They probably just do it just to put themselves on a pedestal, higher
That's
than
exactly what it is.
Like just pure black people.
Yeah.
I'm mixed with European.
Who you?
So popular. I can't. It must be so nice to have like people request you and stuff like that, and call you and stuff.
Request me?
Because no one calls me.
That's not true. You dubbed me yesterday because you was busy. That's better than a call.
But it wasn't like you just coming to pick up the SD card. That's it. Oh, I mean, we call it a podcast. Yeah, but that's different though. That's a different circumstance.
That's a different type of popular.
That's a different circumstance.
Okay.
Yeah. But what's going on, man? What we got in here, man?
Amber Guyger. Let's start off with her.
Oh, that's how her name is pronounced?
Amber Guyger? Yeah.
Amber Guyger?
Yeah.
Amber Guyger.
Or you could just say that bitch. Devil white bitch. Either one. Synonymous.
Amber Guyger, the cop that
shot
and killed Botham Jean in his own apartment,
Texas,
suspecting it was hers. Her apartment, totally different floor. Like, I'm pretty sure different the number layout. Is different. The door is different. Some people heard that she was banging on the door, trying to get in before she got inside. When's the last time you banged on your own door to get inside and you live by yourself? It doesn't add up. The state asked for 28 years because he would have been 28 this year. The jury voted her, murder, but she getting 10 years. I think the judge gave her that 10 years.
The jury pushed for 28.
No. The state did.
Okay.
The jury convicted her of murder.
Oh.
I guess the judge gave her 10.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. The final decision is upon the judge.
The judge is black.
A black woman, yeah.
But it's like,
coonery.
Either way, if it's black or white, 10 years is pitiful. That's she gonna do like 6.
Son, that's a fact.
If that.
And we don't even know the conditions she's going to be subject to.
Right. Come on.
She'll probably be living it up in jail.
That's pitiful.
10 years. That's if she actually go to jail. Because I don't trust nothing these people say.
You got niggas going to jail for like
they could say all that shit.
14 years for
change
bullshit.
Her identity and send her ass to like Sweden or some shit.
Right.
For all we know.
Right.
So I don't put nothing past. Then she's crying. I wish I was the one that got shot. Bitch.
When you walked in and wish you shot yourself.
What the hell is wrong with these people?
That shit is fake, man.
Every time white people get caught up in something and they're guilty of something, that's when all this crocodile tears come out and they wish things would have played out differently. But I guarantee if things did not play out differently, if she wasn't convicted or anything, she would have been signing books like George Zimmerman. She'd have been signing guns like George Zimmerman. She would have been, if she hadn't gotten fired or relocated, she would have probably still got her job at the same police department, giving high fives. Yeah, good job killing that nigger. Oh, one less nigger we got to deal with. So it's like, I don't believe nothing. And then the coonery in the courtroom from the judge down. Like, the victim's brother gave her a hug and forgave her.
Yeah, let's touch on that a little bit.
Oh my God.
His name is Brand.
Brand?
It's like
Brand.
Brand with a T at the end.
Yeah.
Brand T or Brand, whatever.
Like, look at the name.
The brother, he was like,
Brand. Oh, my name is Brand.
I mean, to be honest, I didn't even watch his whole testimony, but the general gist of it from what I read was he just saying that, you know, he was telling her that you should seek God and, you know,
none of us is perfect.
Repent for your sins. That all that shit. And,
all that Bible shit.
I'm going to forgive you and all this shit. And he asked the judge, can he give her a hug? And look, from the words of Charlamagne the God, bro, forgiveness is overrated, bro.
From the words of Nation of Islam, the white man is the devil. And the black man is God.
That shit's overrated, bro. Like I get it. Like, if it's really killing you inside that you got so much hate that, like, you thinking about, like, murdering a person or murdering that person, then you gotta forgive. If forgiveness is what you need to get over it, cool. But I don't need to forgive you necessarily to, like, not be bitter. I just don't fuck with you. I don't care about you. Anything happens to you, I don't care. I'm just out here living my life. Yeah. But yeah. That shit overrated, bro.
I agree 100%. Like,
it's a long ass hug too. And they were talking at the same time. They was talking. She probably was like, yo, man. Like, no lie. When she was giving him that hug, the first thought that came to mind was when Scar had Mufasa over there and was like, no. When
Simba.
He was like, I killed your father, type shit. I killed Mufasa. That's literally what came to my mind. Like, obviously, she probably wasn't. Most likely, she wasn't saying that. Right, exactly.
On purpose.
Right, exactly. Like, I'm like, what could she possibly be saying to him right now? Like, how many sorries are you gonna say? Yeah. Like, that was like a 30-second.
Well, apparently, it's enough hug. Of sorry that you can say to this family.
Nah, bro. That's nah.
It's kind of like the dude. Remember last year when in Cali, San Diego, when the guy was running with his phone, and apparently there was a robbery that took place, and the cop shot him in the dark because he had his cell phone in his hand, in the dark, and the cell phone looked like a gun.
Right.
His brother, same crap, same exact thing. Oh, we forgive you for killing our brother, and then the brother got a lump sum of money, and then he was like, "Oh, do you love me?" Just after his brother died. So, as far as I see,
who he said to?
Like,
do you love me?
Media, like people, like, do you love me? Like, I don't know why he said that, but as far as I see it, and as far as I know, this family got paid.
The Gene family.
Even the parents took the stand. I don't know if I don't know if they forgave as well and was just giving out hugs on some coon shit, but they took the stand as well. And it's like, another thing that pissed me off was the bailiff. That's like the
one
police,
that keeps shit in charge. Hey, sit down. The judge is talking.
The cops in the courtroom. Right. She walked over to Amber and was stroking her hair.
Yeah, making it
what
straight.
What kind of shit is this? She's a criminal. She's a demon from the depths of pits of hell. Why are you? But yeah, like, why are you stroking her hair? Like, what is that supposed to signify?
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Like, as far as I see that too, like, that action is like, we know you're guilty, but we still, I don't know. It's like, we know you're guilty, we forgive you, but we don't really hate white people. You see what I'm saying? It's like because it's televised. They know it's gonna be televised.
I mean,
so it's like,
nah, I think you should word it a little better. Because I mean, I don't think
I'm trying.
I don't think they should hate white people.
No, but I don't mean that way.
I mean, in that sense, I think it's just on some, like, I don't know. She just being like too caring.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Especially somebody that killed somebody.
I've never seen that before.
That's like ever. OJ killing.
Why are they touching her?
A white person, right?
Yeah.
Let's say hypothetically OJ killed that white woman. During his trial, he get convicted, and then a white bailiff walks over and like rubs him and pats him. It's all right, OJ.
And that's
everything is gonna be all right,
like,
OJ. And then the white woman family give him, oh, I'd like to give ortholamol or whatever OJ Simpson name is. I'd like to give OJ a hug, and he give a like. That's exactly that makes no sense. White people would never do that shit.
Her name was Nicole Simpson, right? No, I'm bugging.
Nicole Brown Simpson. Some shit
her family was like, yo, we fucking hate that nigga. They want that nigga dead, bro. But I've never seen that before. I've never seen a bailiff. Bro, bailiff is supposed to stand right next to the judge, make sure the court is in order, make sure that nobody gets rowdy, and if somebody needs to get put out of the court, that's what they do. She rubbing her hair, straightening it. I'm surprised she ain't get a brush.
Yeah. This is like on some white, waving a white flag, like surrender type shit. Yeah. This is exactly what it is. Like, we're not going to go hard.
And she got
We're convicted. Not too harsh on white people. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah,
that courtroom.
Right. Okay, yeah.
The bailiff black, the judge is a black woman.
Right.
We're not harsh on white people. We're going to give you a lenient sentence because 10 years is bullshit.
That's bullshit, yeah.
Rasha from GS9 got 74 years. That's a football number.
Yeah.
For what? Conspiracy? Being in a hot nigga video.
Rakuten.
We don't know.
Was it Rakuten?
I don't know.
Or just being involved with the game. Just being involved.
I don't know what he was convicted of. But 74 years is ridiculous. Yeah, and then what's the other dude name got? 85 years. Like, look at the charges, the years of these young black males are getting from not even being fatal. Like, from
they can't even really prove it. They didn't really prove they murdered anybody.
Exactly.
They didn't really prove it.
Bobby could have just been saying shit.
Yeah, right. In a song, yeah. It's music. She got 10 years for murdering somebody in their own apartment. It's an evil world we live in.
And then another thing that I grasp from this is look at how the judicial system, once again in America, clearly doesn't care about white women. Because all these white niggas shot. George Zimmerman not even a cop. He was neighborhood patrol. He followed Trayvon, like hunt him down on some,
yeah,
Christopher Columbus and Indian type shit. Killed him. He got off. A nigga in Florida that shot the teen for playing loud music in the gas station. He got off.
Right. That's crazy. Yeah. That's another one. It's
multiple niggas got off.
Countless. Yeah.
Even the Chinese nigga Peter Liang got off.
But we know that white women are subservient to white men. We know that.
Exactly. But I'm just saying this because
do white women?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying.
Some white women. Did I tell you? I'll tell you this before. Some white women, I think it was on Twitter. She was speaking in front of a video, and she was speaking on like white. I think it was white feminists or just white women. Period.
Most
like she was like white women. We have historically, we play like basically she was saying we've played second fiddle to white men in this country. We don't get the same amount of respect. We are subservient, and like we don't seem to realize. She was like exposing that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's facts though. At least she knows it.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least she knows it. But
so this shows you where y'all stand in the eyes of, dominant society.
The hierarchy.
Yeah. Y'all niggas is not on the same playing field as us.
Y'all either at the same level
kill
as us,
a nigger,
or maybe
but at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And this brought me back. There's something called the Casual Killing Act. This was passed in 1669. This act was passed because white women at the time were killing black people at an alarming rate.
Wait, white women?
White women. Why? Because the massa would sneak off into the shed, rape these black women, and then a bunch of light-skinned babies pop up on the plantation.
And they'll be jealous and shit.
Who is making these light-skinned? The white women are stupid.
Right.
So we know you sneaking and then you treating him better than Tyrone out in the field, the darker one. You see what I'm saying? So she not stupid. So they was killing black people, black children specifically. Yeah. That's just to show their disdain. And then these same descendants of these same white women come around and establish feminism, and then they get you same descendants of these same black women as, aid to this cause, which is mainly for them,
or agenda,
because white feminism don't speak out. White feminism didn't speak out on that black woman that got shot 5 times in Texas when she screamed out to the cop, "I'm pregnant."
Right.
Where was white feminism? So this is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I always speak on these groups, these organizations, and how dumb black people are for fucking believing that they're part of it, like LGBT. These niggas don't speak out on your behalf when it's you that's being, you know, victimized or criminalized or persecuted. But when we want to push a cause or lead a march, oh, let's get some niggers. And you niggas are like, yeah, we're here for you white women. We're here for LGBT because I was born this way and all this stupid shit. But when you need the help, where the hell are these niggas at? All right, then.
That's a fair assessment.
I know.
Yeah, it's a fair assessment. Yo, before we move on, you ever thought about this? Like, you know how, like, for example, this is random. The Baby, he looks just like his father. The rapper, he looks just like his father. You see the album cover? He looks like identical to his father.
I ain't like the fact that he went on Breakfast Up with that whole Gucci outfit though.
Yeah, me too. But what can we tell these niggas?
Yeah, what can we tell these?
What can we tell them? A$AP Rocky was seen out in a full Gucci outfit recently too, but we know him. What I was saying is, like, sometimes I'll be on the train and I'll be thinking, like, you know, I'm pretty sure I have a grandfather or ancestor that probably looks just like me, or maybe really, really close. And same thing with you, like, so I'll be thinking, like, the people that I see on the train, white, black, like, he probably looks like his great grandfather that was a slave master. It probably looks exactly like. He's like a modern version of him, and like somebody's like a modern version of like their great grandmother who was a slave. Like, I just be thinking, like, damn, like, we dead walking around with people that was once. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I be thinking about sometimes, like,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
You probably look like someone that caused mad harm, or just you look like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it'd be going through my mind and shit. But yeah,
I got what you're saying.
We got next though, man. Oh, 11 Make a Wish. Make a Wish.
Oh, I wish all white people would
just fuck up. Nah,
Vlad.
I'm with you. Vlad.
So Vlad,
Vlad say again?
5 days ago.
Shout out to Vlad. I like Vlad. He gets a lot of flack. I fuck with Vlad. I like his content. I don't know him as a person, but I like his content. I like
his content or the content on his platform. It's a difference.
I like his content. Okay, because he has the stocks. He has other shit. I like Vlad TV interviews.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I love them shits.
My favorite guests are I was gonna say Gay
Lord
Jamar, Godfrey.
He
recently started interviewing what's his name?
John
Sally from Pistons. Okay.
Yep. I love his interviews now. He's
Knockout.
Dope. Oh yeah, I watched him on his shit earlier today.
Block.
He had some other guy that was rolling with Suge. He dark skinned guy. Forgot his name. He has a real deep story. His father used to beat on him as a kid. He used to be like the muscle for Suge Knight.
Crip or Blood?
I think he was Blood.
Most likely he would be Blood.
He shot his little brother on the head by mistake.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name.
I forgot his name,
Big
but he's
something. I forgot his name. I know who you're talking about.
He's dope too.
But he concept, moral story. He has a lot of dope guests with great stories,
right? And
very insightful. The Italian guy, Michael Francis.
Yeah, where he exposed a lot of mafia
stuff.
Yeah, that was dope.
He's the only crime boss that attained capo. Well, only mafia member that attained that high of a stature of capo that actually walked away with his life and everything intact.
Right.
But he has a lot of dope content on his platforms or whatever. But 5 days ago, Vlad took to Twitter and he tweeted, let me read verbatim because I don't want people to misconstrue.
Verbatim.
He said, I fully support reparations for African Americans, possibly in the form of a free college education. Okay. You want to tackle it first?
You go first.
All right. So I get where you're coming from. I get what you mean. But I think, to be quite honest, first and foremost, if you're not black, I think you should shut up in terms of black people receiving reparations. Black people,
I agree,
had no say in Japanese receiving reparations for internment camps. Right. We had no say on Jews receiving reparations for Holocaust. We had no say on Irish people receiving reparations for their enslavement and their persecution back in the day. And same for every other group that received reparations or whatever. We had no say for LGBTQ receiving reparations and this law that was recently passed for them to obtain reparations for all of their persecution.
Right.
Even though some of black people are gay, but you know, LGBTQ society is, you know. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, college is bullshit. It's a fucking scam. If education is education, right? This is how I look at it. You are, let's say you are the entity of Morehouse University. I'm the entity of Princeton, or vice versa, right? Let's say we both are like the main subject of our schools are law, right? So this is in the eyes of someone pursuing law, they have either Morehouse or Princeton, right? To attend. So now, what is the difference in the books in our library? Because one is clearly an Ivy League, one is an HBCU, right?
Right.
So now, what is the significance of, you know, this, of that differentiates this HBCU from this Ivy League? Do the Ivy League have better books pertaining to law? Both are law schools. So why is there a difference in material, resources, so on and so forth? I mean, you may have better professor in terms of, because I'm a proponent of, it's not necessarily the content. It is, but it's more so the professor that's teaching you this subject. Because you could be the best at economics, the best at stocks and all of this shit, but you are horrible at teaching.
Yeah. Right.
So this is my main thing. What is when you're just looking at the two entities, the two institutions, what is the main difference between what sets them apart? Because if it's a difference in books, then why the hell don't Morehouse get these books that Princeton have? Right. What is this marginalization? Who are the gatekeepers that is purposely marginalizing? You should get like second tier books. We have the first tier books. You see what I'm saying? That is not education then. Right. That's clearly marginalization. That's clearly capitalism. That is clearly subjugation. Mm-hmm. That's my main thing. So now, in terms of reparations, the school is bullshit. White people should shut the fuck up. Thirdly, let's say, hypothetically, we do obtain reparations in terms of school, right? College education at that. What are the statistics? Black people encompasses 13% roughly of United States population. This is black citizens, like African Americans from America, as well as Caribbean people, because I classify as black. Right. So not all 13% are not in jail to obtain this academic advantage. 2, not all of us are in schools
or want to go to school
to obtain
or require it.
I could be a genius. I could invent something and blow the hell up. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Software, coding.
4, let's say hypothetically all blacks go to school, right? All 13% go to school. How many black people do you already know with minimum bachelor's degree that don't even have a job that requires bachelor's degree? It requires high school diploma or GED. Mm-hmm. Not playing these things, but it's just the social, hierarchy and, caste system of things that is set in place to basically place more priority and emphasis on certain people with certain accolades and credentials, while you're putting others down that may not have these accolades and credentials. So it makes no sense. If we could all go to school and we fucking still can't find a job with our degree and all our accolades and certifications. I know people like this. So what is this actually doing?
But even then, it's still his theory or that whole shit is flawed, because what would it entail if somebody's going for law? They'll get more reparations? Exactly. If somebody just wants to go for business, just learn the basics, do they get less?
That's another thing.
And then if they leave, are they not going to collect it anymore? If they finish in 2 years, do they, like not everybody wants to go to school and get the most out of school. I guess you could say like 6 years to be a doctor, or you know what I'm saying, that may take like $200,000. Somebody, it may only cost them $30,000. So what? They only getting $30,000?
Exactly.
It's a lot of stipulations and nuances to this shit. Plus, like you said, school don't guarantee you a job. It don't guarantee you a happy ending. It don't guarantee you a career. It don't guarantee you happiness. Neither does money. But I disagree with the school shit. I think he should have fuck up as well. I think anybody white, anybody that's not black,
if you don't classify as black or you're not black, shut the fuck up when it comes to reparations.
It should be a lot more thought out reparations. Like, I think it should be more than just like, all right, we giving you a fucking cash app of $2 million
each family. Yeah, each member of each family.
I think it should be a little more structured than that, because we don't have the financial literacy. I think that would also be irresponsible too, to just be like, all right,
just give these people this,
because it may be like a trap. Like, all right, we're gonna give all these dumb niggas who we've been purposely keeping them from being. We've been purposely dumbing them down. We're gonna give them this large amount of money. They ain't know what to do with it, so we can get that money back. They're gonna spend it on fucking designer shit and dumb shit and all type of shit, right?
Black Friday next month, we gonna earn all that.
Exactly.
Shit back.
I think somebody black should be in control in Congress to decide this and say, all right, we're gonna put this into a fucking savings or some type of like not business,
not a savings,
not savings, but like
trust fund.
Hedge
fund.
I don't know. I forget the term, but something that's dedicated towards maybe
allocating money,
an investment account, or something along the lines of just
wise spending.
Just not just giving it to you, like, just, all right, here's your lump sum, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
that's irresponsible.
I hear what you say, and it makes sense,
because I wouldn't want,
but
I
disagree with that. I would prefer my money.
Well, because from your standpoint, your mind,
true. But
imagine a nigga Jerome in Brownsville.
This is how I look at it, though. Every black family has that black sheep, right? Because they think outside the box, and they're not part of the sheeple like the rest of the family. Sure. So now, let's say, and plus a lot of black people, we have people that we live vicariously through. Sure. Like Jay-Z's, the Diddy's, the Robert Smith, the billionaire that paid off the students and then paid off their family debt, the parents' debt.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, exactly. So we have these figures in our families. It's just that we don't have the resources to practice what we want to or what we would like to. So a lot of people, they look at it like, we buy a lot of Jordans, we buy cars, Cadillacs. It's like Chappelle Show, that skit when we got reparation, KFC shot up 600%, all kinds of shit, right?
Right.
FUBU, all that. Yeah, we're gonna spend our money irrationally. Right. Maybe masses of us, more than 50% of us, but who's gonna spend out all $2 million? You see what I'm saying? So even if you spend, $2 million could go. It can. Even if somebody spend $1.5 million, you still have an excess of $500,000. So now somebody in your family make a certain business move, you still got $500,000 you sitting on. You could keep $100,000 for yourself and invest that remaining $400,000. So all we need is the leadership. Like you said, I agree, but it would be way better.
To listen.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's why they're black sheep, because we don't listen to these niggas.
Everybody gonna be on some, oh, I'm a boss, I'm a millionaire now, so I don't gotta listen to you, whatever, right? But when we have these resources and we see certain black figures in our hoods, in our families, in media, making certain power moves, that any black person, it's gonna make the total sense. If somebody say, like, if Jay-Z go on BT and every black person is tuning in, right? That receive reparation, tuned in. And he said, yo, I invested my $2 million in these 2 buildings, and next 10 years, it's projected to value $40 million. You would have to be, I mean, there's some black people that's going to be on some real dickhead shit and be like, I don't trust that investment shit because it's not going to work out. But majority,
we're skeptical people.
Majority is going to be like, yo, that's smart. That's smart. Like, I'm a $2 million to $40 million in just 5-10 years. Why the hell not?
Wait, invest the whole $2 million?
Yeah, potentially. Because if you're in a family, listen,
I'm telling you, black people ain't gonna do that shit.
And it's you, your mom, and let's say you're in a nuclear family, 4 of y'all, each of y'all get $2 million. We could afford to invest $2 million. We could afford to invest $8 million.
Sure.
Well, $6 million because it's a remaining $2 million for the whole family.
But think of it realistically, though.
Realistically, that's why I said majority of people are gonna be on some skeptical shit.
Yeah, but I believe so.
But what's the number one form of advertisement? Word of mouth. So, my brother Wade, he invested 1.7 million. Now he made 5 million. Oh, what did he invest in? That's what you were gonna say. Oh, he invested in KFC.
Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich.
And this watermelon company.
Right.
So now it's funny, but it's stereotypical, but it's gonna spark an interest. Like, 5 million? He just invested the shit?
Yeah.
Why not?
Sure. Nah, sure. That's
so my thing is, it's different when you speak without us, because remember, this is 400 plus years of us never having no form of reparation, especially in terms of monetary gains. So it's totally different when you actually have it. So I can't speak.
I'll raise a question.
I can't speak,
Would you rather them give us a lump sum of money or
increments?
No. Or give that same amount of value in land.
Land,
right?
Come on, money depreciates. What the fuck? I'm not a crackhead.
Right.
Land.
But then a lot of niggas, I'm saying, a lot of black folks, there's people in general,
that's
but
another thing. We tell niggas
folks,
buy up land. Each family buy land.
Yeah.
And then the next person in the family allocate your money towards cattle. And then the next person in the family allocate your money towards machinery. So now we got cattle, land, and tractors and Caterpillar machines and all kinds of shit to plow and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I would much rather land. Because it's not like...
But America, they would
give
never
a dumb
give
nigga
land.
It's like, what he gonna do? Like,
they'd never give land.
Most chances... Probably, most likely. Most chances, he ain't gonna be like, I'll sell you this land for this car. If you give a nigga $2 million, he gonna be like, well, that Lambo for 100,000, I could do that.
Yeah, exactly.
But land is like, you're not mentally. I don't think niggas is more inclined to sell. It's not appealing to sell their land. And you could build shit on that and make. It's thinking more long term.
Yeah,
it's for a dumb nigga. Long term for me would be 2 million as well, because I'm gonna flip that.
And then another trickery with that too, in terms of the land. America is indebted trillions of dollars to China. Right. China has been buying up land.
Imagine they give you land, China be like, no, give me that.
That's my shit. They be like, that's my shit.
That's my land.
What you doing, nigga? That's not yours, homeboy.
Right. That's not yours to get. Yeah, that's like a nigga owe you money trick. and a nigga owe you money and he lended me money. You owe me $400. How you lend him $100?
Exactly. So all of this, but I'm just being positive in terms of.
You're thinking progressive, which I appreciate.
I would prefer,
but I'm trying to think realistic. Like,
no, I trust me. Because
niggas need to get their mind right to do that type of shit, man.
I comprehended the realistic, ness of it. Like, I know black people are fucking crazy, but
skeptical as shit. Invest what? Out of my what? Nigga,
invest these balls, nigga.
Right.
That's the type of shit we going
exactly.
Here.
But man, reparations is definitely. You think we'll ever get it before we move on? You think we'll ever get reparations in some form?
Oh yeah.
You think we will, for real?
Yeah. As soon as we get rid of all these white people in reparations.
What's that gonna be?
As soon as niggas wise the fuck up. We already saw niggas started wising up, so
right.
It's possible. Anything is possible.
Right.
Moving on though. So California, what the fuck is go with California?
California has a bad, they got a lot of problems.
No wonder Hollywood is relocating to Atlanta. California been on some real weirdo shit, on some Flint, Michigan shit.
Yeah.
Like 7.5 million people has been reported to be affected by contaminated water supply in California.
Mm-hmm.
It said that it contains it's
probably like mercury,
PTOS.
I was just telling a customer the other day, they was on the tourists. And it was like, yo, so is it safe to drink the water in New York?
PFAS. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, New York has one of the supposedly the cleanest, one of the cleanest, if not the cleanest filtering systems in the country.
New York
City, yeah. Like our rivers is trash, but like our filtering system is pretty good, they say. But I was like, yo, if you go to
Guyana,
if you go to Cali, they're having like a water drought. They actually get their water from Nevada, and Nevada is mostly desert, and sometimes like people they do the water's kind of like a red tint because they getting it from like the desert and shit. So when I saw that story with I wasn't surprised at all. I don't know
how true it is with our water. I don't believe in it.
They have a big water drought.
I do not believe in water shortages on the planet Earth.
No, not. But thing is, yeah, you may have water. We're surrounded by water, but like, will they be able to get that water from the ocean? And are they allowing that particular state to get it from there? It's probably regulations. I don't know how that shit works.
I don't believe in.
I don't know the pipeline and how that shit works.
Me neither,
but obviously, water is everlasting. I would think so.
Yeah. But I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
Do they have like a water droughtage?
No, I don't believe.
A water shortage.
I don't believe nothing these niggas say.
I see.
Global warming, water shortage.
You don't believe in climate change?
Climate change, all that.
You don't believe in climate change? Global warming, okay. I mean,
that's the same as climate change.
I guess you would say that, yeah. But I guess you would say that. But I mean, it's kind of going off the tangent. But you don't believe in climate change at all? Because a lot of things that we speak about on like these factories and them cutting down trees, all of these things that are detrimental to nature is detrimental to the atmosphere, the environment,
which could have caused climate change.
Like it aligns with that belief.
Yeah,
so to have zero belief in that, but then again, in them like being detrimental.
That's what I'm saying. Belief is not knowledge.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. So, but you have 0% though, right?
Belief, yeah.
In climate change.
But I have 0% knowledge. I have like 2% knowledge in terms of climate change. And
this shit got to be affecting. Like, first of all, we have so much like fucking oil spills and oil factories, and then the farm with the cows and shit. You know,
I don't believe that.
They farts and shit. You don't believe that shit either? I believe that shit.
No, any
organic,
any organic being, it's impossible
but
for
the cows
your fart.
Aren't organic. They're not organic.
They are genetically modified.
These niggas are on steroids and they're feeding them other shit in it.
Yeah, but I don't believe that's a natural bodily function, though. I don't believe that would cause.
But it's hundreds of millions of them around.
Yeah, they showed that in What the Health documentary.
Like they're forced.
I don't believe
breeding
that.
Them.
And all the ethane from the farts is going up and deteriorating the atmosphere.
Right.
While these niggas is building rockets and shit to pierce through the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that cause an inoculation is causing it diminishes your body's immunity to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time you get an injection, you're piercing through that skin.
Right.
An external agent is now coming into the body and releasing chemicals that is not natural to the body, and that's all of this is basically fucking with the immunity and the security of your body. So now the same concept, you're piercing through the atmosphere, which is to protect. That's like the skin of the planet Earth, which protects the planet Earth from outer space, materials or whatever, sun rays and all of that. So you're expecting that to not affect it, but you're expecting shit within the planet, on the planet, fart to affect it.
They're probably both affected. Two things can be true.
True. But time and time again, history proves that these white motherfuckers lie about the stupidest shit. And their false flags is horrible. They're horrible at the what they thwart us off to believe. They're horrible at that. As smart as these niggas are, all these niggas go to I was gonna say John Jay. All these niggas go to Dartmouth, Princeton,
John Jay,
Harvard, all these prestigious, Oxford, all of that they deem as prestigious, and y'all come up with the stupidest justifications.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. But yeah, I don't believe I at first I did, but then I spoke to my brother and he was like, he broke it down and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
What?
Spoke to my brother
about climate change?
The cows farting, and he's like, nah. And then he said, I forgot what he said, but then I started pondering on it. I was like, yeah.
Would that make sense or doesn't make sense?
It doesn't make sense because we eat cows, so that means our fart should indeed affect it to a certain percentage too. We eat beef.
Sure, but the thing is, maybe it does. I don't know.
So why didn't you include that as well?
Because I never seen those studies on that.
No, not you. I'm speaking in terms of What the Health documentary. If you did all this research and you know for a fact that cows, the ethane in the cows fart.
Well, maybe they farts is like much stronger than ours.
But, bro, how much cows like, on the planet would you say?
We're much
What's
more
the ratio?
Yeah,
if there's billions more, cows gotta outnumber us for that shit to. Yeah. And plus, even if they do outnumber us, roughly 9 to 10 billion people, our fart could cause like a super
fart spirit bomb,
fart go tanks, spirit bomb, whatever. That was gonna at least affect it by like 5%.
Right.
They're not mentioning that though. So all it is for you to like consciously dissect argument,
but let's say both
or
though.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's say both.
But even excluding the cow shit, I still think it's things that we're doing as humans
that's deteriorating.
So it don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying?
We're killing all these millions of species of life.
I mean, I'm not sure that would affect the atmosphere, but
everything is interconnected, though.
Sure. I mean, I'll have to like study that, but sure. But you off topic again. You know that
I have something
100 tons
speak on off topic.
100 tons of meteor pieces, like little particles, hits the earth like every year or some shit.
No, I never knew that.
100 tons of
in terms of weight,
not like
collective.
Yeah, and you know how like we got this belief as humans because the humans think we think we immortal. You know that we think we immortal.
Yeah.
Even though we believe in God, we think we immortal.
Yeah.
It's the oddest thing. We do mad shit that is not conducive to our health, but we do it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that it's just a belief that like even I had this belief, but they got kind of debunked and my theory got challenged. I thought that if a meteor was coming to Earth, NASA got this big ass laser that could just and just blow it out and then
I believe they do.
like save us.
Yeah, I believe they do.
I listened to the I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but I listened to the podcast with Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. And it was like, bro, they don't have. First of all, they just like 2 months ago, a meteor just missed Earth, and they found out about it 2 hours before it almost hit us. 2 hours before, they just found that out.
That's the thing about a lot of these organizations and institutions that are established by these Western powers and all these sophisticated nations around the planet. These niggas are dumb as fuck. They form all this damn NASA, NOAA, NRA, all this group and organizations. Yeah, but these niggas are horrible. NRA is National Rifle Association, all this gun killing in this country. Right. What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you regulating? Yeah.
You're not doing your job.
Yeah.
But I was going to say a black person, but a person who is not fully functioning and producing as much in their job, pertaining to their job title, they're easily fired.
Right.
So why aren't we firing these large organization institutions?
Yeah, facts.
Because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, of course, we know about, powers that be, and they're actually being puppeteered. But the same questioning that goes into an employee who is doing fuck shit on the job should go into these people.
It should be more because you have millions of people out of the state.
Exactly.
Especially NASA.
They're dumb. They even
idiots. Went on to say that like
aliens visit here all the damn time. Right. They don't. Oh, I didn't know about it.
Right.
Like the fuck.
Right. They even went on to say that NASA even like it's not much funding that goes into NASA. That's what they said.
Who said this?
Like Joe Rogan
Trump?
and
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Okay.
I don't know how true it is, but
they could be right.
But it's it's not even that like fucking like that much funding to like. So he was like, if a meteor was to come here and like it was basically saying like nigga, life is precious. You don't know what could happen.
Yeah,
like
true.
literally. So all this time I'm thinking like, nigga, we got this big ass laser, like we good. Like we nigga, they got us. They got us. Nigga, a meteor was to come and hit us, bro. They might be clipped for all of us, bro. But the fact that 100 tons of little particles, I don't know how they
that's what they
measured
they
this shit.
They mentioned that too on the podcast?
Nah, it's a study that they know. They're speaking about.
Oh, okay.
100 tons.
No, they mentioned it though.
Yeah. It was
tons.
either Elon Musk or some other guest. I was watching them like back to back. That was very interesting to me.
Yeah.
I wonder how that affects the atmosphere. Like things not from Earth entering our atmosphere, things unnatural to our habitat. I don't know how that affects the ecosystem, the environment, the oxygen. I don't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's fucking planets that have like poisonous air and shit. They say like the air is poison.
How do they know?
I don't know.
Shit like that, when they start mentioning certain shit, I'll be believing like aliens exist and Rothschilds is behind certain shit. But when they start mentioning something, I'm like, all right.
But let's just right. Let's just say though, it's like, I don't know these things. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's all this is interesting to me. I like listening. Like, okay, that's interesting.
I recently looked up, also off topic, but in pertains to this, 65%, roughly 65% minimum of the Earth is undiscovered. No, of the ocean is undiscovered. Yeah. And then of the Earth, it's a substantial percent. I forgot the number, but it's a substantial percentage as well.
Yeah. Of the Earth.
Of the land mass.
Yeah, it's like mad caves that go deep in the Earth that niggas can't go down.
Not even deep shit. It's like just...
Your ass is gone. You going, boy?
But that's some interesting shit.
Yeah, it is. The ocean especially. But the ocean's
the ocean I know for a fact, yeah.
Cause it gets deep. It's no machine that could go down there. No machinery, no fucking... submarine.
And now look at this. As above, so below, right? The quote. The same power that is required to break that atmospheric barrier to go out of space is a certain amount, same to break the atmospheric pressure below sea level in the ocean. I was watching a movie one time, and it was like a submarine, and they kept going deeper and deeper. Then the glass on the submarine started cracking up.
Too much pressure.
So now, how the fuck do I know that y'all actually went out of space?
Right.
It could be a weaker atmospheric pressure. It could be a weaker pressure to break that. Or they just have
stronger like material. I don't know. Either weaker up there or stronger material.
That's what I'm saying.
Or weaker material and stronger in the ocean.
But that would be stupid to utilize weaker material for the ocean. If you're all about discovering...
It's easier to attain,
Exactly. You already have it. So why wouldn't we just make two and send one out of space and send one in the ocean?
Yeah, who knows?
This is why I say, like, all you got to do is ponder on shit.
But you know what's even more sicker, though?
What?
It's fish and animals that live below that our machinery can't go down. Like this, I seen documentary. It's animals that like that fucking animal that has like it's like they ancient,
like Chin Chow.
They ancient
with the light and
stuff. One of them
Chin
niggas.
Chow.
They ancient,
and
it's like niggas can't see them. They come up. We see it when they come up, but when they go down, you can't go.
Giant squids, giant
that's
octopus.
Bro. They say the real space in the ocean. That's the real space.
I believe Meg still exists.
Me too.
Because if you look at Meg. That's how they found it. They went below the sea floor, that particular part of the sea floor, and they broke through it. And then the Meg ended up coming out to higher, But then again, of course, it's reason why certain mammals, certain life would only dwell on certain parts because the pressure is different. So my body could withstand this pressure. So this is my natural habitat. You can't come here. But now, how do I know that I can live on your, in your dwelling in terms of
the
pressure?
The fish and up there?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they can.
But that's a weaker pressure for them.
Yeah, it's probably easier for them.
Maybe.
Like Vegeta trained
I was
under
gonna say that.
1,000 gravity.
4,000 gravity. Yeah.
Earth gravity is light because he trained under 100,000 times.
It could be that.
Yeah.
But you never know though.
Right.
You never know. Maybe this is why something I was looking up the other day, sharks, great white. It said why Vox that I told you how to look into. Like they do really good documentaries and divulging of information.
Yeah, Vox, right? VOX.
They had one of the videos was that struck my interest. It said, why don't aquariums have great white sharks? And when I was watching it, it said usually when aquariums have like a great white, they only last like a couple days or weeks. The longest was 4 months. They always die. They don't know why. So now that's why I said you don't know the change in environment, right, how it could impact these mammals.
It's very particular too.
Exactly.
Salt water, temperature.
Exactly.
You can't put
lighting, all of that.
You can't put like, what's it called, clear water, or you can't put like
fresh water.
Yeah, well, alligator and a salt water.
Yeah.
You're gonna last 2 minutes. It's over. Right. Literally, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be like Novagas. So, but
it's interesting stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So this is why I said, well, we said episodes ago, we don't know how much species are actually in existence. We don't know if unicorns actually exist.
Hundreds of thousands.
I believe unicorns, mermaids, all these things actually exist.
Like a horse with a horn on it.
Yeah. I mean, we got cows with horns on it. What's so fucking special with a horse with one horn?
Right.
The fuck? We got rhinos with one horn?
Yeah, right. What about Pegasus? Horse with wings?
No, I don't think that exists. No.
That's very interesting stuff, man. Like the ocean and shit.
Yeah, I like speaking about shit. I would like to have like an astrophysicist friend, and we just chop it up all the time. Because at one point, I was telling somebody, they was like, what? You look into that? That shit is so hard. At one point, I was looking into like astrophysician and shit like that.
Astrophysician.
Yeah, like that's what Neil deGrasse Tyson
physics
is.
And
physics,
and space and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Astrophysicist. Him and Elon Musk, he's a physicist as well.
Yeah.
So like the shit is really interesting.
Nah, it is.
Really, really interesting.
Yeah.
The
ocean is scary, bro. That dark water shit, man.
I would like to experience it though.
Woo! That being in dark water?
And then imagine like a chinchou. Cool. Imagine being in the dark water, right?
And seeing
like
light.
You can't see shit. And then a chinchou just light up.
And you see the big
the actual mammal. And you see like the clawy teeth. Because they could see you better than you could see them.
Yeah, that's their habitat. They probably got night vision and shit.
Like alligators and crocodiles. That skin, like they got like
cats have night vision too, I heard, right?
Yeah, cats, yeah. A lot of animals.
Yeah.
But that's interesting shit.
Yeah, I can't do the dark water shit. Like shit. I remember my cousin Lil Chris, he has VR for PS4, and it's just a demo game. It's not even a game. It's just a demo game. You put the headset on, and it's literally like when you turn, it's like everything, like you're engulfed in that shit. And it's a game. Yeah, like it's a mode where like you go in a cage and they lower you, and like it's like you looking for like this big ass shark. I couldn't even finish it. That's how scared I was. Cause it's just completely dark. Like, and it's not like after a while your brain starts simulating like you really in that shit. Like, cause everywhere you go, it's like you turn around, imagine it's like you in the game. You in it. It looks so realistic that the shark was like swimming by. I was like, nah, I can't do this shit. This shit is freaking me out.
Imagine that fused with the shit from Black Mirror. The sensors where you feel it.
Yeah, that's
shark bite you and you feel like you're being bitten and shit.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, but these people, though, guess probably like, what the fuck is these niggas talking?
We going on tangents.
These niggas started talking about
interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, Cali, y'all need to get it together.
Yeah, we went on tangent.
Cali, y'all need to get it.
Yeah, wait, so mad niggas got sick? Some people died?
7.5 million people were affected. I don't know. I didn't, and that's roughly.
Damn.
I don't know how many people died. I was reading it from CNN.
Well, the thing is, shout out to all my niggas in Cali, but a lot of people in Cali, they like to turn their nose up at people.
In terms of what?
Like, oh, we better than everybody. We live in Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
They probably heard about Flint, Michigan. Oh, we good. We live in Hollywood. Oh, champagne. Oh, we have parties and shit.
Yeah.
Not saying it's good for y'all, but it's always good to, people to experience different things to put your life in perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like we've had hurricanes in New York City that people's house got flooded. The same, not as bad, but the same way as islands, people in Florida has. Just to keep New York niggas on their toes, like y'all niggas ain't too safe. Y'all ain't too safe. Y'all can get hit with some shit too. So in California, yeah, y'all got, you know, that's like the perfect state, perfect weather. Y'all, you know, everybody goes there for, you know, opportunity, and everybody seems to be rich, and y'all got the best lives and shit. But nigga, you got a little bit of Flint, Michigan in there too.
And plus, a lot of people has been speaking on the homeless
it's phenomenon. Insane. It's insane over there.
Yeah. On Tariq's like past two podcasts, he spoke on. He's like, "Yo, the homeless people in LA is crazy."
No, it's towns of them. Like it's a town where
they created a town.
It's just abandoned buildings.
So what they do? Trade garbage. Oh, yo, man, I want that can of corn. Like, I give you this.
It's like a little area of abandoned buildings, and it's only homeless people.
That's on some bad, like that's like
Walking Dead shit.
No, I Am Legend.
Right.
Because remember they controlled the building.
Yeah, and it was inside.
When it's nighttime, we come out. But
it's crazy over there, man.
I'm gonna read a quick excerpt, right, to let y'all know exactly. This is from CNN, right?
Sure.
Chemical contaminants were detected in water sources serving more than 7 million Californians, according to a new study by the Environmental Working Group. Once again, this reaffirms my stance that I said a couple minutes ago. Why are these groups and organizations in existence if they're now figuring this shit out? You should be testing the water on a weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis.
Yeah.
Why are you? Oh, we now figured it out. And 7 million people are already been affected.
Right.
The fuck are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing with your job?
Yeah, y'all mad late.
Then it said,
facts. That's crazy.
The EWG findings don't necessarily reflect what's coming out of the consumer's tap right now. The nonprofit used data from water samples taken between 2013 and 2019, meaning that it's more of a reflection of the extent of the contamination. It said in a statement. So first you just found out about the water being contaminated, and then now you're telling me you can't necessarily tell me exactly what's in the water?
Which I know what's on planets.
But you know it's contaminated. but we don't know what it is.
I know it's on planets like 8 light million years ago.
That it has poisonous air
right.
and shit. Yo, y'all niggas is fucking.
It is inconsistent, man. It's inconsistent.
No, it's not inconsistency. They're fucking dumb. Y'all should all like.
Are you dumb?
This makes no sense. You're testing water samples from 2013 to 2019. Why are you going 6 years prior if you just found out about the shit in 2019?
Yeah. So they don't know what's in it, but they know it's contaminated. We don't know this substance. It's odd. It's very weird.
It's PFAS chemicals.
What is this substance?
PFAS chemicals lead to. They are carcinogenic. They're carcinogenic. They have carcinogenic properties to them, meaning they cause cancer.
What is this substance?
They can lead to heart problems. They can lead to high cholesterol.
Right.
But we don't know what's inside.
It's probably
what the fuck are you telling me?
It's probably soy.
Yo, imagine being in a town meeting. I would be like, what are you telling me? Well, sir, we're telling you PFAS chemicals. We have test positive for
but what does
cancer
that
causing.
Mean exactly?
What are you telling me, Bob? Settle down, Mr. Hazel. All I'm saying is, all my colleagues and I, all we're saying is,
Bob,
be very wary of the.
Bob.
Yes.
What the fuck are you saying?
If you settle down, if you and your nigger friend settle down, I can get to what the synopsis of what I'm getting.
All right. Here's the fucking synopsis. Go ahead. Go.
And all they do is talk in circles. Well, according to our samples from 2013 to 2019, my nigga, why the fuck y'all went back 6 years? Well, according to the EPA guidelines.
Why are you saying so much? Are you unsure?
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, Dominique. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking
about. Just pay me to fucking run tests.
I would do this shit. Let me be the researcher.
Right.
Yo, these fucking
Nah, that ass. When you deep dive into the job success, I mean, to be fair, and Gary Vee put this in perspective for me. He was like, a lot of people, they look at the bad in the world and say like, damn, it's such an evil world. Look at all the things that's going on. But he was like, yo, bro, like real shit. Like humans are doing a phenomenal job because it's billions of us, and imagine how much damage we could be doing. We could be fucking killing each other nonstop, fucking doing mad dumb shit. He said, like, he was like, when you put it in perspective, bro, like we're doing a pretty good job. Like we're living in harmony for the most part. They're all crazy people and shit. So, to be fair, shit could be a lot worse, but
it can.
But shit is still bad. Like, how you find out shit when 7 million people are already contaminated?
And I'll prove my point to that, right?
Like
with this whole Gary Vee thing, I get what he's saying. It's like focusing on the glass being half full,
like,
as opposed to half empty. Worse. So now, ever since I was a little boy in Guyana, I used to see planes flying with the chemtrails coming out of it in Guyana since I was a little boy. Yeah. I'm now 27 years old in New York. So roughly 2 decades now, I've been exposed to chemtrails. Right. I can't measure the harm that it's caused on me. So you staying, in terms of Gary Vee, you stating us as far as human beings, we could have been far off. We can indeed be far off because I don't know the long-term effects of being exposed to chemtrails. So what if by the year 2050, all these millennials just start dying, just start falling down because we've been exposed to chemtrails for 5 decades. You see what I'm saying? Right, we don't know. We've been gradually being deteriorated. Our lifespan, our life expectancy, all of this. Right. So him saying that it could be like, once again, it could be another thwart. Like look at this though. This is happening, but look at this though. Yeah, I mean, we do speak on positive shit as well with the podcast, but
I just think that he's thinking more progressive.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm thinking progressive, but what's the most progressive measure you can take?
What do you mean, this in life?
Period. With any problem. What's the most progressive measure you could take? Eradication
Just don't
of the
focus
problem.
On negative shit.
No, eradication of the problem. If somebody has AIDS, what's the most progressive measure? I have something, a pill you can take for the rest of your life that's going to subside your AIDS virus, but you still have it. Or I have this pill that is going to fully recover you. It's going to get rid of the disease, kill it, everything. You're AIDS free. It's like in the Matrix, red pill, blue pill. Right. Which one are you going to take? So this is what I'm saying. If platforms like this and people who are truth seekers are devoted to pointing out all the problems and not only pointing to the problems, but also alerting people and notifying people of the solutions that they can take. Mm-hmm. That is indeed a progressive measure. That is the ultimate, because we're giving you the solution. We're not just giving you the problem for you to worry and be fearful about. We're giving you a solution. So I'm very wary of people like that. It's like with Vlad. Yeah, it's like with Vlad. Only when they do shit like that. I'm not wary of overall, because everybody has good and bad to them.
Yeah, you gotta hit the context though. But I hear you.
Yeah, so it's like with Vlad. As wise as Vlad is in terms of economics and shit like that, why would you knowingly state that it would be good to give us reparations in terms of school? As smart as you are, yeah. Do Vlad even have a college degree?
I think he does. Nah, he's he doesn't really speak on school that much, but when it is bring up, he does say that school changed like he always says like me going to college really is a huge reason why I'm at right now. Like
okay, and
it changed his trajectory. So he's a big
proponent of school.
Yeah, he believes in school like
so, but that's applicable to only a certain amount of people.
Yeah, sure, but that's why he come from that mindset.
But then you look at the Bill Gates and the Warren Buffetts and the Henry Kissingers and shit, and it's like these niggas potentially, I don't know who did and who didn't, but I know some of them didn't. And the Rockefeller family, we didn't grow up going to school.
Yeah, we had slaves.
Like we went to school, yeah, but my dad built the shit.
Yeah.
So how could I fail this? How could I fail at that?
Right.
It's my family's last name. You fail me, I fire you.
Right.
I mean,
like Princeton's my dad's name.
So like, what does this school shit? What is this? What is this that you're telling me? I go to etiquette school throughout my life. I know my salad fork, my soup spoon, all of this shit. Right. I know how to sit. I know posture. I know all of this shit.
Right.
I don't care about math and science and history. The fuck? My family just made $100 billion last year on the stock, on manipulating the stock market. You telling me this shit is meaningless? What's the optimal reason for going to school? To get a good job. For what? To get great income. We already got phenomenal income.
Yeah. But that's a very small percentage. That's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Certain people, it's not applicable to.
Right. Yeah. Most people. Yeah. What were we speaking about before? About the we were talking about the chemtrails and going back. The contamination of the water. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what
the main topic. Okay, yeah, contamination of water. Yeah. So
they do their fucking job, man.
I was reading the excerpt. So these niggas clearly don't know how to fucking do their job. They don't know where to start. They don't know what.
Yeah.
Moving on though.
Yeah.
You have anything?
Nah.
Okay, so I have two more. Okay, so in terms of contaminants, this is personal research. I was just looking into what causes people to be more aggressive / violent.
Lack of sex. She them
small penises.
She them school shooters. Hey, so why did you
I have a small dick.
What's going on? Well, I
can't take it anymore.
All the girls that I tried to, have sex with, they turned me down. They made fun of my small dick. So I brought a rifle to school and shot the bitch up.
So, very interesting article I came across. Well, articles. According to Psychology Today, they stated omega-6 fats as a dietary cause of violence. Now, what are omega-6 fats? So, going into the article now, it says one major dietary change that may have contributed to rising rates of violence has been the shift toward omega-6 rich seed oils, such as soybean oil and corn oil in foodstuffs. Go back to the episode when we had Sashel and Jennifer Arjun.
Yeah.
The fact of the week. Well, she shouted out. That's her @ name on social media. Shout out to those two young ladies.
Shout out to y'all.
But the fact of the week for that episode was it the fact of the week? Well, I stated on that episode
everything
that America allocated roughly 273 million acres of land towards the crops of soy, wheat, and corn.
Let me look up.
And those happen to be the number 3 exports of America in terms of agricultural exports. So now, once again, in addition to that, all the snacks that you have, Ritz crackers with the peanut butter or with the cheese.
Here's some homework for y'all. Go in CVS and just look at everything.
Fuck CVS. Go to your supermarket. Go to the snack aisle. This food.
I did that shit.
Yeah. Read all them shits.
Soybean oil, soy. Bro, everything has fucking soy.
All you vegans and vegetarians that go towards like the meat chunks, the soy chunks and all of that. Oh, this is not real meat. Yeah, it's not real meat, but it's fucking your hormones up. It's manipulating your mental processing and all this shit.
And it's a bean.
It's a bean. It's an actual bean that's grown.
But it's not good.
All this time. The opposite of that is navy bean. I know it was a
bean, but I thought it was like
GMO?
Yeah.
Nah, it's a natural bean. But the opposite of that is something called navy bean. And this is what Nation of Islam, with their bean pies, it's made of navy bean. They've been knew this. So this is why they always be selling the bean pies, because it's made of navy bean. And what navy bean does is it regulates your hormones in your body. All your hormone levels should be at, equilibrium. What the soybean does is it gives excess estrogen to men and excess testosterone to women. So
AKA you gonna go tits, nigga.
Pretty much.
You're gonna grow
pretty
tits.
Much.
Keep eating them Impossible burgers every day.
Pretty much.
I love these Beyond burgers. So good. I buy them in packs.
Now look at this.
Walmart.
Part of the study. Same study. Report, Psychology Today. Joseph Hibbeln, Hibbeln, Hibbeln. Joseph Hibbeln and collaborators had the idea of comparing omega-6 consumption to rates of violence. They found across countries with a Z and they found across countries and over the period of decades that omega-6 consumption was directly correlated to homicide rates. The proof is in the pudding.
Soy pudding. Yeah, man. It's it's a lot of things that affect us, that affect our emotions, our mind state, our actions, our bodies. Like soy is just like the fucking most common.
Soy
shit.
Is the devil bean.
That shit is the most common shit, especially for men. That shit is bad. Negatively affects our testosterone. And as we get older, our testosterone naturally lowers.
Exactly, especially when
so
you
hit 40,
eating
50. Soy and everything, it's going times 2, times 3. That's why you got to get that motherfucking. I gotta get Seymour's and that Male Balance.
Male Balance? What is that?
That's from you watched the interview when
the doctors.
What's his name? The guy that could cure
Dr. Sebi? His children?
His children.
I didn't watch that as yet.
Watch it. It's good.
Yeah, I want to.
They sell products. They have some specifically for men. It's called Male Balance.
Mm-hmm.
It's to up your hormones, up your sex drive,
vitality and all of that.
It helps with your dick, make your dick harder. Like just like it's Male Balance. Like it's good.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, you need to do that. Supplement that shit because soy working against you. And I just read more than 90% of soy produced in the U.S. is genetically modified. So you might as well just say the GMO beans.
Corn, all 3 of them. Wheat, corn, and soy. All of them are GMO. Yeah. What they do, all we need is the actual one. And then we're going to multiply it. That's all the GMO does. The process of GMO does. But one more thing in the article, it also touched on omega-6 fats are also related to the phenomenon of obesity and diabetes epidemics. So not only are you becoming gayer, but yeah, not only are you, the exposure, not only are you becoming more violent, aggressive, gay, whatever, but you're also becoming overweight and you're being diagnosed with diabetes. And because it's inorganic, the diabetes will be way more. It's not going to be like type 1. It's going to be like off rip. It's going to be like type 2 diabetes.
Yeah.
Because it's not natural.
Right.
And that's mainly from, corn. Yo, I'm telling y'all, check all them snacks in your houses. Corn oil and soy are in everything.
Yeah, everything.
Then wheat. That shit is in beer, all of that shit. And all this shit, like we said, GMO.
Everything. It's like when I'm at work
and
I don't eat, I don't really have I don't have a lot of time to eat breakfast because I be rushing and shit.
Yeah.
So I like eating like breakfast bars, granola bars. But that shit got soy. That shit got soy in it. Like, Everything. Pop-Tarts got soy. Fucking... Man, that shit got soy, bro. Everything. I don't really eat cereal. That shit got soy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure bread got soy. They got soy milk.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas eating soy milk? Like, get away from me. Please.
Yeah.
Soy, ew. Yuck. Ugh. Ew, nigga. When I was a kid and my cousin, my aunt used to, like, give my cousin soy milk and, like, lactose milk.
Mm-hmm.
What is lactose milk?
Lactose is basically non-dairy. Because dairy...
It's probably soy. It's not made from a nut, though.
It's not... I don't know.
Because it would be called almond milk. It would be called oat milk.
Or walnut or something.
Walnut milk.
I don't know if it's made for nut.
I don't know what that shit is. Lactose milk and soy milk, I never had that shit. I've never had it. I just stay away from it.
Lactated milk I had.
It's good?
It's good. In terms of taste. But content, I don't know.
What's in it?
I don't know. Another thing that came across.
You niggas is angry because y'all eating corn.
Another interesting fact I came across that also has to do with this. Dr. Sebi had touched on it loosely in an interview. He said cyanide, the negative effects when ingested is it basically works as an acid to the brain. So it slowly starts deteriorating the functions and processing in the brain. And in terms of food products, I was chopping this up with Moise actually. In terms of food products, one of the number one, well, y'all might not believe me, but I'm gonna just read it. According to Science Direct, cyanide is also found in very low concentrations in foods and form of amygdalin, a sugar compound with cyanide attached. Once ingested, amygdalin is metabolized to hydrogen cyanide in the gastrointestinal tract. The most well-known source of cyanide in food is the seeds and fruit pits from the apples, choke cherries, bitter almonds, and apricots. Other food sources known to contain cyanide include lima beans and cassava. Now, according to Dr. Sebi that passed, that they killed, he said the only food that the largest content of cyanide is found in is cassava, which is yuca, according to Spanish countries. So I asked Moise, I was like, yo, how often do y'all eat cassava in, DR or whatever? He's like, bro, I ate that shit up to yesterday. Like, we eat it a lot. Now, in Guyana, we got cassava ball, egg ball, cassava and achar, pone. We got so much delicacies made from cassava. When you look at our countries, we got machetes. We always ready to fight with machetes, always willing to fight, always willing to kill somebody, stab somebody, shoot somebody. So now, what is that saying? This basically reaffirms Dr. Sebi's sentiment that us ingesting this, it is deteriorating our brain, fucking with our mental processing. Of course, it's not going to work on everybody the same, because I eat egg ball whenever I'm home in Guyana. That shit is delicious. But at the same time, I know how to, you try it, you're going to love it, I guarantee. At the same time, not everybody, like I said, is going to react the same. Not everybody's tolerance is the same.
Right.
But if you look at it, why are all these Caribbean countries that ingest cassava on a daily basis, especially so often and the amounts that we do, why is it that, we tend to exert so much aggression?
Right.
Even if we don't get to the level of actually committing a violent act, we're so easily agitated and we're
on edge.
Exactly. So easily to exude aggression. Even domestic violence, that's a form of aggression.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's 100% correlation between the foods and our mental processing.
No, it could definitely be the foods, for sure, because you ingest it every day.
Yeah.
That's a daily dose.
Exactly.
That's a daily dose. That's just, you know what? just inducing, it could be inducing those reactions, those.
Exactly.
And then you said that acid on your brain, that's fucking insane. Just inducing more acid, depleting your brain power, depleting how strong your mind, your brain's supposed to be. And we already use less than 10%. So what the fuck? You got niggas using 0.1%, 0.8% of their brain?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Sometimes.
It's really sad, yo.
Sorry. Sometimes I'll be looking at people like shit be like not even a big deal, and then you just see how they react, and it's so like irate. I can't help but think like, bro, what's wrong with your brain, bro? That you turned that level 1 situation into a 10, like with the Popeye shit. That you see that video where the lady was like, "You gonna eat my fucking sandwich?"
Nah, I didn't see that one. Which one? With the
but the other one was like she paid for
Spanish
her
one. Yeah. I saw that one.
She was like, and the black lady was like going crazy.
Yeah, over a sandwich.
I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, obviously there's context, but there's no context for that,
bro. Nah,
it's a sandwich, bro. I literally, if I was online, even if I waited a while.
She would have ate you if you said something.
Obviously, I'm not waiting an hour for no fucking chicken. But if I was online for like a good maybe 5-10 minutes, that's more than the line that I would usually wait. But let's say I was online, and when I got there, they was like, "Yo, we ran out." I'll be like, "Damn, you dead ass, bro? You serious?" But I'll probably be upset. But I fuck it.
I'll be upset. I'll be like, "All right, damn."
And I'll be out. I'll leave.
Yeah, I'll be like, "Damn."
Some niggas would have. Yo, what the fuck you mean, nigga? Now I'm on life of 10 minutes, nigga. Fuck out, like go crazy.
Yeah,
and it's like, damn, what's up with your upbringing? What you been intaking? What you got to chicken sandwich early today that got you like that?
Exactly. You got some damn.
You on your third chicken sandwich? Your shit is.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, man.
Last topic of the day, though.
Humans are fucking. We're like test subjects.
That's
what we are, bro. We are just a bunch of test subjects.
That's exactly what we are. Last topic.
Bunch of fucking hamsters.
A young man by the name of Brandon. Give me a minute.
Brandon Jennings. Shout out Brandon Jennings. I think that nigga's banned from the NBA right now.
Brandon Allen. In Memphis, Tennessee. Is currently gaining a lot of notoriety because he was actually awarded homecoming queen of his high school.
Oh wow, that's nice. Congrats to him.
So, but see, this is the funny thing, right?
Homecoming queen. Is he like fully he's fully like?
No, he's a boy. Like nigga look like a nigga.
So
he's a nigga.
I know the girls is tight.
Just in a dress.
The girls gotta be tight. Why not just give him homecoming
right
king?
Because he's gay. He came in a dress.
But he's still a boy.
He's a boy, exactly. That's why all these niggas, they're still boy and women, but they feel like they're in other bodies.
Look, yeah, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
This is my thing, right? We're supposed to be gender neutral and non-gender specific. Okay, so why does he have to wear a dress to be considered homecoming queen? Why are you utilizing the term homecoming queen? Queen is obviously synonymous with feminine, female, woman.
Yeah.
I thought we were supposed to be gender neutral. Yo, these niggas can't fuck with me in terms of this.
Right.
Like, he's breaking down. He's wearing a tiara. They gave him a tiara.
Which is for women, yeah.
So why don't you devise a new crown, whereas it encompasses a tiara and a crown that is just neutral?
Yeah, it's just...
But go ahead. These niggas is fucking dumb, like I said.
What I was going to say is...
Y'all gay. You're dumb. Dumb.
What I was going to say is that... I feel like shit like that should only be given to people that like if you making a full transition, to be honest. Like just give him,
now you a nigga, you homecoming king, you gonna dance with this nigga?
That's what I'm saying. Like just give him homecoming king if that's the case. I don't know. But like to give him homecoming queen, I feel like you alright, bro, you're gonna have to really show that you really about this life. Chop your dick off. Chop your dick off. Get them hormone pills. Start being a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you gay don't mean you identify as a woman. Mm-hmm. That's like the thin line. You know what I'm saying? Just because you gay and you like niggas, or you woman and you like women, don't mean that you not like you're a woman and you like women. Don't mean you act like a man. Or because you a guy that likes men, don't mean you act like a woman. There's a manly gay niggas that they just fuck niggas, but they gay. You know what I'm saying? They're not feminine. They don't move their hips when they walk. They don't talk. They talk regular.
They blend in.
But they fuck your uncle that night. So I think like shut that, like homecoming queen, fucking prom queen. Remember how they gave what's his name? The Jenner, what's his name? Caitlyn Jenner. Woman of the Year, some shit like that.
Stupid ass shit.
Like even though it kind of go what I'm saying, like he just transitioned. Like give him time to like really come into his shit.
Yeah, he can't even have his.
This whole shit is silly to me. I don't know.
Ovaries, nothing. How
like why we giving out awards for like Women of the Year? I don't get that shit. Like what does that mean?
And
Women of the Year. How do you become that?
How dumb do women look? Because women be like, oh, he's living his life, he's living his truth, and all this stupid ass shit. But then,
I mean,
the nigga, he can't even give birth. But then they turn around and say, how men couldn't tell us shit because we the one that bring life into the planet and all this. But how is he Woman of the Year? He don't give life to the planet. So he's making a mockery, if anything, out of y'all. To be quite honest.
That's a way to look at it.
That's a way to look at it, but that's exactly what it is. Because he's not a woman. What entails being a woman?
Well,
ability. They're gonna be like, oh, not all women can give birth.
No, the thing is, they'll catch you. They'll catch you. You could say he's not a female, but they could say that being a woman is a social construct. Because I've heard that. Okay. They could say, female is like, female genitals, the sex is female. Being a woman is a social construct, which I kind of agree with.
Makes sense.
Because a female could be gay and be a butch. Is that a woman per se? Would you do?
You're right.
Would you see her as a woman?
You're right. You're right. You know? Very correct. Yeah. But then it goes back to them not wanting to be associated as a female.
Yeah.
So y'all bitches need to make y'all fucking minds up.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas need to make y'all minds up.
Yeah.
Because there's greater things at hand for us to be worried about instead of
that's why
what niggas doing with their vaginas and dicks.
That's why I don't really like talking about this shit, because this is not my realm. Like, all there's nuances and what y'all want to be considered.
No, it's not about being realm. It's just us. It's about you. Everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Yeah.
So regardless of it being your realm, what constitutes it being your realm? You would have to be gay for it to be your realm. Oh, this is my realm. You see what I'm saying? Niggas is not gay, but I'm gonna speak my fucking mind. Because y'all niggas not making no damn sense. Like Men on Books, Men on Film. Remember? In Living Color? David Allen Greer and Damien Wayans when they were that gay and they
Jamie Foxx, right?
Give reviews and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, at the end of the day, I don't care what they say. I'm gonna speak my mind in terms of this. If I see it, I could speak on it.
I have something combative.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting. So we say that white people can't speak on reparations for black people, right?
I said if I see it, I can speak on it.
What you mean?
If I see you going into the same bathroom as a little boy, a little girl, you saying you're gender neutral, but then you're saying you're a female and you're a woman.
Sure.
It's a lot of contradictions. There's no contradiction with black people receiving reparations.
Sure.
But I'm waiting. What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say that like it's certain black issues that we feel like white people should not speak on. Because
they're the one that infiltrated and practiced it upon us.
Well, we really say anybody that's not black shouldn't speak on black issues. That's
true. Right? Yeah, I agree with that.
Someone that's gay or transgender could say, look, if you're not from this community, you should not be speaking on our issues.
That's different.
About us getting married, they could say that though.
That's different. That's different. Explain. I admire the fact that you utilize community.
Yeah.
That's slick.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, and I'm still going to say, there's black people that's gay.
Yeah.
I think majority of black family, if not all black families, has a gay person in the family.
That's true, but we're not them though.
So I could speak on my family member though.
on the individual.
Not every gay person is part of. Not every gay person is part of LGBTQ community. Who is the community? Sure. Who is this community comprised of?
No. They may not like be like in the like they may not be upfront with like, hey, like at rallies and shit, and like, hey, LGBT, but you're a part of that. You are one of them. Just like we're black, we're in the black community, regardless.
Technically, there's no like. What I'm saying, that's why I said earlier, when certain heinous acts occur against a black gay person, the LGBT community does not come out. When Ellen spoke in favor of Kevin Hart, the LGBT community says, who gave her permission to speak on it, to speak on behalf of us? So this is why I said, who does this community comprise of? It's a shadow community.
When I say community, I don't mean like a community. I mean like just you're in that category. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Your checklist technically, is like, I'm gay, I'm black. Just how like I'm black, I'm heterosexual.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying
technically.
I don't mean technically. I don't mean like a community like you have to go like fucking meetings and shit. Or like they fight for you. I mean like you're gay. You're an LGBTQ nigga. That is what it is. So I'm saying they could say if you're not gay. You shouldn't be speaking on our issues.
All right, but now this could be applicable to everything because now that's a rabbit hole. Because now a nigga who abuses his wife, he could be like, yo, I'm part of the abusive wife community. If you don't abuse your wife, shut the fuck up. You can't speak on this shit.
But that's more so...
If you're a drug addict, you cannot tell me not to use drugs because you're not a part of this community. You see what I'm saying? But so that's a rabbit hole.
Yeah, that is, but yeah, you know it's nuances though. My favorite word.
Of course it's nuances.
That's like... things that's detrimental.
Nuances
like
is a way
beating your wife, like that's bad.
If you have a tranny coming in who is convicted of child molestation in the past, coming in to read books to little children and impress upon their minds, that's also bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
All right.
But I mean like just speaking about just gay issues, they could be like, that's not being bad. I'm just living my life.
All right. I'm living my life. My life is about upturning truth and speaking truth to power and finding the truth behind a lot of shit.
I'm just trying to give different avenues. People,
I understand, but nuances. My interpretation of nuances is the way for people to throw the stone and hide their hands. In a sense,
right?
If you catch my drift,
I know what you mean. In a sense,
it's a safety net to a certain extent.
Okay,
because now I can apply nuances. Whereas there's pros and cons. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, a nuance could be a pro or a con.
Depends how you look at it.
Exactly. Yeah. It depends how you look at it.
Sure.
It's all perspective. A nuance is perspective. That's all it is. So a gay nigga is going to be pro perspective.
A gay nigga.
That's all I'm saying. It's no shot at a gay nigga, but he's going to be pro towards this shit.
Yeah.
And not all of them either, because it depends on the subject. Not all of them. I'm pretty sure not every gay person is pro having trannies come in and read to little children.
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
But yeah, man. Great episode.
Yeah, for sure. Always.
Great fucking episode. Great episode.
For sure. But yeah. That's it.
Thank y'all for listening. Bang.